Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, da-da-da. Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil, da-da-da.
What is up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. Easy activities to do with a toddler. You are going to come along with my daughter and I as we are doing some of our favorite go-to activities, some inside and some outside. The first one is do an art project with your child. When I say art project, this can be as involved as you want it to be or have little to no prep. As you can see, there are markers and glue sticks on the table. These actually stay in her sensory table at all times because we use them so often. I like to switch it up, and when we go for walks, encourage her to collect things, and then the next day we can incorporate things like leaves or sticks or pine cones into her art project. This is something that we like to do after breakfast because then I get a chance to sit down and drink my coffee, and she is happy and her tummy's full, and we will sit and do art together with music on. Sometimes we'll even just be in silence, but it's just a really good time for relaxing and to nurture that confidence that little kids have to create. They have that sense of creativity in them, and it builds confidence. It helps them with their fine motor skills and just to relax and be able to sit in one place and work with the colors and push on the leaves. So I try to incorporate art into her life pretty consistently, and we both love it.
We're going to make apple crisp. Look at mommy's apron. It's Ian's apron.
Pas de soleil, pas de soleil, pas de soleil.
Okay, the next thing, if you haven't guessed it by now, is baking with your child. Yes, you have to be in the mood for it, and yes, you need a chunk of time, like an hour plus for it. But I love this because I think that it's one of those things when my daughter is older, she'll remember doing this with mommy, and I just love the idea of that. And it's not just about quality time or burning time because we can't go outside as we, did in the summertime or whatever. She is also learning so many things. I talk her through everything that we are doing and let her be a part of it. I explain how much we are measuring. I'm letting her feel all the textures and taste our creation throughout the whole process, even when it's still nasty and there's not sugar in it yet. I don't care if she licks the spoon or if she drops food on the floor. She's learning how to stir. She's learning how to stay away from the oven when it's hot, how to clean up after herself. And she's only 2, but these things she is learning, and she's literally going to use them for the rest of her life. And it just develops such a confidence in a child and a competency that being little is fun too, and I get to do all of these things even when I'm little, and I'm not a hindrance or off to the side when mommy is doing important things, and I get to be a part of it too. She's also more likely to try the things we make when she is involved in the making process, I have realized, which is always great too. The next one is going to a store with no agenda. So if I have a few things that I need to get somewhere, I'll tell her we're gonna sit in the cart until mommy is done getting what I need to get. And then I tell her, okay, Eden, you get to be the leader. What do you wanna do? And I'll let her play with toys along the way. She usually collects toys in the cart. I just say, hey, we're gonna put those toys back when we leave, just so you know, and she's okay with that, because honestly, I never really buy her toys at the store anyways. So she's just content exploring with mama, and it's a good time. Okay, so this one is getting your kids outside or going for some kind of walk. So we used to live in a more residential area where we would just go around the block or walk up and down the sidewalk, especially in cold weather climates, really just for 15 minutes. But it is so tough to love going outside, and then all of a sudden when the weather is just freezing cold, to just not want to go outside for the next, 7 months or whatever, because kids really do need that fresh air. I think we do too. It's a good reset for those harder cabin fever moments. So I've really tried to push myself in this area, especially since having a child, because they have that sense of adventure and they still think going outside is magical. And my daughter is obsessed with her snow boots, which is just funny to me. She loves her snow boots. So I'm happy for her that she feels that way about the snow, and I'm gonna do what I can to keep that love for the outdoors alive, especially since we have decided that we're gonna be in the Midwest. If you've committed to living in a cold climate, it's rough to just hate it for 80% of the year. So I used to, and I just decided I gotta figure out how to enjoy being outside, because this is where I live, this is what it is, and my daughter's gonna start hating it too if I don't try to, you get what I'm saying. I'm a summer girl, but it is possible to play outside, and then hunkering down and being cozy is that much more fun when you do come inside. This last one is so fun, and it's also a good, keep my child occupied so I can shop or prep food or drink coffee or just whatever. She is washing produce, so I will have her wash the fruit of that week, or right now she has a sponge and she's cleaning the apples so I can prep them for apple crisp. And yeah, she's currently just sucking the water out of the sponge, which is gross, but yeah, this is what it is and she loves it. I mean, that'll keep her occupied for a good 20 minutes. She thinks she's helping mama, which she is, so that is one that we love too. So that is all that I have for you guys this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up because it really lets me know what kind of content you guys are enjoying. There is so much more where that came from, especially as we are getting into the colder months where we have to get a lot more creative about how we're spending time with our children, because we know that cabin fever is a thing. I'm also open to all of the suggestions as well. So be blessed, and I will see you guys next time.